Okay, today we are playing Red Faction Guerrilla. This is actually one of my favorite games this generation, actually. It was also one of the first multiplayer games I really got into. That's Alex Babyface Mason there. Yeah, this is... I really got into this game hardcore online. Once I started getting good at it, oh man, it was so fun.
Blast.
Really tons of fun. I mean, you had jetpacks, rail guns, anything you could want in a multiplayer game, it had it. Well, it had this backpack system. I got a few multiplayer videos of it in my buried in my gallery, but it has these backpack systems. One's a jetpack, one's a rhino pack, which lets you charge forward really fast. You can go through buildings and shit with it. Concussive, one that shoots out concussive wave around you and knocks everybody off their feet. I can't remember all of them really. You have an earthquake one that causes everybody scream to shake around you, so it's hard for them to shoot at you. It also knocks down stuff around you.
Torture. Death squads.
Yeah, I just really like the multiplayer. I was actually in the top 30 on the leaderboards for the PS3
Well, this is
towards the end of the life cycle of the game, which unfortunately died out pretty quick. Once Call of Duty and shit started getting popular. Yeah, like I said, this was my first real multiplayer game. I was playing this before Call of Duty 2, not Call of Duty 2, but Modern Warfare 2 came out. Modern Warfare 2 being my first FPS online game. Now this game, before it even really launched, it took a little bit of flack because Red Faction traditionally had always been a first-person shooter. Now this is actually a third-person shooter game. Kind of Dead Space, Gears of War, Resident Evil, over-the-shoulder view. But the destruction, the level of destruction in this game is freaking amazing.
It was a research outpost.
I mean, it blows Bad Company and Battlefield 3 out of the water compared to destruction-wise. I mean, you can bring down anything. It's a good place to find salvage. The only problem being is how you in the previous Red Faction games. Well, Red Faction 1 really. You could deform the terrain. You could like
up in the
dig a tunnel like friggin' 200 feet down if you wanted to.
Didn't think they'd be out here today.
But on this game,
I'll keep an eye on it. You get the salvage.
Yeah, you can't really deform the terrain at all. It's all about destroying buildings.
See that salvage on the ground? Pick it up so we can trade it.
And you could do that online. I mean, you could completely level a multiplayer arena and leave it on the big square thing. I remember we used to do that a lot in private matches. Me and all my friends used to play this. I remember it was like me, Lord Slick, Game Fanatic, Sweet Thing. I forget all their names. Millfinch. We all used to go with these, have our little private matches in this one little small arena. I forget what it's called, but it's basically just 4 buildings and a fence in between all the buildings. It's a big square flat arena. We'd all have singularity bombs. Level the buildings in like minutes with that. It'd be nothing but a big flat arena left, and we'd all have like friggin' fusion rocket launchers. It was pure freaking madness and chaos. Now, one of the fun things to do on the single player thing is it's pretty much an open world. So you gotta use vehicles to get around. Fun thing to do is once you unlock the jetpack, get in a jetpack, jump in the vehicle, and go as fast as you can, then jump off the ground and dive out the vehicle.
Hey, here's your
And then
remote
hit your
charges and take down
jetpack
that
and then
big
just like
structure
rocket
right there.
yourself straight to the ground and
Right now you
ragdoll
can
around
set
for a
2
while.
charges before you detonate them.
Alex
Remember, you can
Mason
swap
is one
weapons and still use the
tough son
detonator.
of a bitch.
Come back to me if you run out of charges.
Me and friends used to play this over on lunch break too, along with Resident Evil 5 Mercenaries when I used to work at Walmart.
What the hell is going on? Who's the girl?
You know what's going on.
One thing you don't want to do though, like I'm doing right here, is you don't want to demo a building from inside the building.
Do what? What are you people doing out here?
Whatever it takes.
What are you people doing out here?
I'm not a terrorist.
You think I am? The EDF are wiping
I
out
actually managed to
towns.
blow this up with my last
I need help.
one, I think.
Hey, you got me into enough trouble Earthside. Just want to do honest work here.
That's what we're fighting for.
Now the
We don't
building
resist
physics
everything.
can be somewhat questionable.
Enough.
You'll see I'm right about this.
Not to mention it feels like the building's made out of styrofoam. They're pretty tough though. You got to just take out the supporting struts. There is some actual building physics to it and weight displacement and all that good stuff. Sometimes the building just like it'll stay up there with like,
Out of time.
and the building falls on me. I somehow do not die right there. That's hilarious though. But yeah, one of my favorite, well, one of the most dreaded guns on multiplayer was what we call the noob weapons, because they home in on you. It was the arc welder. I remember Slick absolutely hating, loathing the arc welder, and the I think it's called the Enforcer. It has homing bullets. If you're like in the general vicinity of the person you're shooting at, it'll home in on them. It doesn't do a lot of damage though. Huh, you didn't even get shot at. Later that same second, no bullet holes in the body. But yeah, it's basically a big giant open world, which makes me sad because there'll never be another Red Faction unless some other developer picks it up, because THQ pretty much abandoned it the moment Red Faction Armageddon did shitty. And that's because they changed the whole freaking formula on Red Faction Armageddon. It was still a third-person shooter, but they did it more linear, and it had absolutely no replay value. And their biggest fucking mistake was taking off the freaking multiplayer. No multiplayer at all, but yeah, I'll get to that another time. But yeah, here we go. This is where the game pretty much starts. Get past all the opening shit.
guys afraid of a hammer?
Drop it, smartass.
Hey, what right have you got to trash
Your brother is Daniel Mason.
But Mason is
This trailer and its contents have been confiscated by the Earth Defense Force. We're placing you
the zones in the game are named after characters from the original Mars Uprising of the Miners.
Just shipped here
I
from
guess you work fast. We found these detonators among your possessions.
a mining engineer. I have a permit for those.
It just got revoked.
And it just got revoked. Bullshit. So this is like the real police thing, right? And here's where you meet Samantha, whatever the hell her name is. Soon, anyway. But it's just one of those games that, you know, I wish never really died. They had like one DLC for multiplayer, and that was a map pack that had 8 maps in it. I wish all map packs were that big. I had to hurt. has to suck. You get there and you've already been labeled red faction.
They'll hunt you from here to the ice caps.
But yeah, the vehicles drive a little
Like
funky.
it or not, Mason.
But there's also a freaking epic shit ton of side quests you can do. All of them are events that go on around Mars, around the area that you're in. There's courier missions where you have to race against the clock, which is basically, yeah, racing against the clock. There's demolition jobs where you have to blow up a building in under a certain amount of time. There's combat missions, which basically you have to defend an area from the EDF. And there's attack missions, which you and a bunch of red faction people will attack. Now, defending the places, if you lose a certain amount of red faction members, you will fail.
I know this is a lot to take in,
Even if
but
you
you're
still
going to have to
survive,
trust us.
you'll fail at defending it.
Why?
And they'll take it back.
Because you don't really have any other option.
Also,
the commander
scattered
thought you should have
around,
this field manual.
the
It'll help
things
you
are
survive
red
out
buildings,
here.
they're marked red on your map. And you basically destroy that and you'll lower the control. You have to liberate the area to move on to the next area. And as you liberate areas, the morale of the area will boost. The morale of the area boosts, you'll get more people joining in on your attacks, so you have random red faction members jump out of their cars or whatever and start helping you if you're getting attacked. And I don't know why in the Sam hell they didn't do this with Armageddon. It just makes it's just like the most complete, stupid, asinine, retarded, dumbass decision I've ever, in this generation I've ever, I don't know. But yeah, there's a lot of weapons on this game too. There's the auto shotgun there, I can't think of all of them offhand, but there's a sniper rifle. There's not many weapons as previous Red Faction games. My favorite weapon online was proximity mine. I love luring people into those, or booby trapping
I know you're familiar with demolition, so maybe
backpack
you can
racks,
help us out.
which is where
We
you get
need that
backpacks that
building
you put a
destroyed.
proximity mine on, so as they get
Blow
close.
up anything
Poof.
that the EDF could trace
You're
back
dead.
to us. Think you can handle it?
Yeah, this is your first mission. You just have to go there to a building, blow it up.
This will be a piece
Pretty
of cake.
simple.
We're transmitting the base
Till you get
coordinates
attacked.
now.
And this game is very fucking hard. I mean, the last level is very tough. You have to drive a
Got it.
military
I'm
vehicle
on my
from
way.
point A to point B, and you have like a
Hugo Davies.
epic shit ton
How'd you
of
get caught up
people
in
in
this?
between you
Mining
and the
conglomerate found a
objective,
huge ore
including the
deposit
tank.
beneath our colony and tried to force us off the land. When we resisted, the EDF rolled in.
This game is pretty long too. It took me over 30 hours to finish it.
We
And that
found
was,
refugees from other
that
colonies
was
and our
skipping
numbers
some
grew.
stuff.
Your
I
brother
imagine
joined
it
us
probably
soon
has about
after.
50 hours of gameplay, plus it has a single player DLC,
There was always Dan's
which
problem.
adds probably about
Couldn't run
another
from a fight.
5 hours to
There
it.
were more like him. We
Gives
have
you a
a
whole
chance
new
of
area
winning
to
this thing.
explore. But you play as a different character in the DLC, I believe, if I remember right. Yeah, but it's building up here you have to destroy. I just miss playing this game online.
Alright, I'm at the base.
I was hoping, really hoping that Armageddon would have online like that. I'm not the only one who's really pissed off.
You can shoot them or set charges to
Well,
blow them up.
I guess Battlefield 3 will have to do until Battlefield 4 comes out, I guess.
Damn it.
In
Mason and EDF, you listening your way. I'd hurry up
probably
and finish the
holiday.
job.
You said this was gonna be easy.
I'm hurry up and finishing the job.
More
Yeah,
EDF are on the
objective
way.
complete.
Get back to the
But,
safe house.
Shit. I mean, if you guys can get into a private match online, this game's well worth it. Get some people together who have the game and play a private match. Because you're not going to get into a multiplayer game with this anymore. I mean, the servers are still there.
Mason, they're
Good
right on
luck.
top
There's
of you.
probably
Take
like
them.
50 people in the world that still
You
play
said
it.
this was gonna be easy!
You said this was gonna be easy. Yeah, it's never super easy when you're playing the game. You wish you survived. But anyways, I hope y'all go out and buy this game. Buy brand new. Don't buy it used. Go out and buy it brand new. If you can find it still on sale somewhere. And, you know, fucking write THQ and tell them you want freaking Red Faction back. Yeah. Tell me you want an open world Red Faction game. Anyways, thanks for watching.